Can I listen to Ibrahim Traore message to the public?
We realize that there are still some bad apples trying to play with time, perhaps. But we have spent 2 years raising awareness. I think at some point, the people themselves felt that we were raising too much awareness and it was time to take action. And from a certain point, we decided to take action. I want to inform you here that unfortunately, in recent times, following a report on a complaint, we have discovered a network of criminals, unfortunately within the ministry, even within humanitarian action. This ministry that was supposed to act for the benefit of the most disadvantaged. It is in this ministry that people allowed themselves to embezzle money in billions in 2024. They embezzled several billions. The police did an excellent investigative job that allowed us to discover many assets, luxury vehicles, a good number of things in any case that have been seized. The case has been transferred to a court. This is to say that if we do not take control seriously, there will always be this kind of people who believe that everything is allowed. Embezzling billions, especially in the Ministry of Humanitarian Action. In this context, there are insurance court agents who were caught in this, who are currently in prison, involving hundreds of millions. Embezzling food supplies that were supposed to benefit the most disadvantaged, to benefit these internally displaced persons. And it is in this ministry that people try to embezzle this money. And I am convinced that this exists almost everywhere because we are continuing the investigation. Often, there are arrests that you might not understand, but we know why we are making them. There are still many people trying to embezzle public funds. We will not have any pity for those individuals. So, this is an opportunity to call upon the Commission for Dysfunctional Regulations that has been established because there are many reports reaching the presidency here to get to work seriously and allow us to uncover all these thieves hiding in the administration. We cannot tolerate this at a time when we are fighting against terrorism, where people are sacrificing themselves on the ground, and others are in the rear, allowing themselves to steal billions and to indulge in luxury. It's difficult to grasp this situation. On top of all that, there are Burkinabés who lack patriotism. We have all followed the efforts that have been made to acquire a new plane. The last time, I was obliged to receive last week 2 mechanics from the company who, as soon as the plane arrived on the 2nd of last month, on the 3rd submitted a resignation request. And one submitted the resignation request on the 3rd to take effect on the 4th, and the other took effect on October 31st. And for good reason, they are demanding a salary increase of more than 2 million. It's sabotage. And I think it's a serious lack of patriotism. The board of directors tried by all means to reason with them. They even went as far as making concessions up to 400,000 francs more on their salary and everything. They categorically refused. They refused to work. While we know very well that for each flight, the plane needs a number of checks to be able to take off again. But they refused to work. While the new plane had just arrived. This is pure and simple sabotage. A plane arrives on the 2nd, and on the 3rd, you decide not to work as mechanics. We were forced to meet with them and convey the message that they will work willingly or by force. We are not asking anyone, we are not going to negotiate anymore. They will work, and that is what is happening. In the Air Force, there are mechanics who do not earn what they earn, but who sacrifice day and night so that the aircraft are in flight to support the combat forces. They have never demanded an extra franc. So these are the kinds of attitudes we are fighting against.
My brother, I beg you, from now on in 3 years to come, other African countries will go borrow money from Burkina Faso. Other African countries will go borrow money from Burkina Faso. From the way this president is developing his country, other African countries will go borrow money to Burkina Faso. Wow, so incredible. Wow, what a great job from this president. Long live President Ibrahim Traore. Long live His Excellency. You are indeed a great leader. Wow.